What's up, PokeMoshPit? This is Haydunn here, bringing you my second part of my ongoing Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green walkthrough. We left off at my Gary's sister's house, and I just picked up a town map. Anyways, I'm gonna run up on this way to the next town. Found a wild Pidgey, just kind of take a dump on it real quick. Grew a level to level 7, and I learned Bubble, which is actually pretty nice because Bubble comes in handy when you got a Squirtle. Anyways, this dude, I mentioned in the last part, he actually gives you a potion. You cruise up and you're like, yo, give me yo potions. And yeah, so he hands you a potion. Just gonna continue walking on this way. And yeah, so once we get to the town, you know how there was that old guy? There's always this one old dude that like never had his coffee and like he doesn't let you pass. So he's alright now since I went and gave Professor Oak his parcel. Anyways, I'm going to take a trip to the Pokemon Center because my Squirtle's a little bit hurt. I'm going to speed this up. From now on in the playthrough, I'm just going to cut out the Pokemon Center animation shit. So, walking on this way, I see the mart there, but I'm thinking I don't need anything yet. So, cruise over here, and here's that old dude. And I talk to him, and he's like, hey, I've had my coffee, I'm feeling good, I'm still old though, so, you know, I don't know. So basically, he's like, I'm gonna teach you how to play Pokemon, kinda. He teaches you how to catch everything, and it's just, he finds a wild Weedle, and I'm like, hey bro, I swept with a Weedle one time. Have you seen my video? It's got like 70,000 views. This guy hasn't seen my video if he still thinks I haven't caught a Weedle yet. So anyways, he basically just goes to your bag, throws a Pokeball at it, and suddenly he catches it. So it's like, how come, why whenever I try to catch shit, it never works as well as this old dude does? Like, this guy doesn't even have to do anything to the guy, he just catches it. So, Weedle was caught, and I'm like, hey, do I get the Weedle, or do you just keep it? Because, I mean, I kind of wanted that Weedle, but I guess, shit. So, oh, man. So, he asked me if I'm fulfilling my Pokédex yet, and I'm like, yeah, I'm working on it, bro. So, we're going to walk up to Route 2, on my way to the Viridian Forest, and it's going to be a pretty good time up there, because there's all these bug guys and other things of that nature. So I walked through that patch of grass successfully without hitting a wild Pokemon, which is great. I'm going to my bag here, gonna check out my Teachy TV. I got some 5 Pokeballs, just making sure I got Pokeballs up in there, because I think I might be catching a Pokemon soon. So anyways, Viridian Forest, to talk to this guy. He's like, hey, I was here with my friend and I got bit by a bug, and I'm like, that blows. So walk over this way. If you go over this way, there's a potion sitting here. But of course, I found a wild Pokemon right there. Just gonna run from it. Every time I run from a Pokemon, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out. But every time I find a wild one and I beat it, I will speed it up. That way you don't feel like you missed very much. So I run from that guy too. And then up here, here's some douchebag with like a sombrero on. It looks like from here, but then it ends up being some like bug catcher hat. So this is pretty much like the first real trainer battle of the game. This guy's got a Weedle, and I'm like, everybody's jocking my style. Like, I'm the only one that's allowed to have Weedles and shit. But yeah, so he hits me with a poison sting. Of course I get poisoned. Like, what the hell? I get poisoned every time. But anyways, question of the day. Guess what Pokemon I'm gonna be using for my second addition to my Pokemon team throughout this ongoing Let's Play. And I'll give you a hint, it is not a Weedle. It is not going to be a Weedle. Because I can tell, like 100 out of, 102 of you people are going to guess Weedle, and it's not going to be a Weedle. So, yeah. So just leave a guess in the comment section below. I sound like Ray William Johnson, but, yeah, so I'm getting hurt by poison. I live with that shit with 2 HP, and I'm like, oh god, need the potion, oh god. It's a good thing that one dude gave me his potion, or else I'd be fucked. I knew there was actually a potion in the beginning. You can go on your PC and get it, but hey, I'm cool enough to not even do that. So yeah, just gonna keep spamming Bubble here, because yeah, how does that even hurt anything? Like, I guess if they were like toxic bubbles, but this little cute Squirtle guy doesn't seem like he'd be hurting you with Bubble very much. I can take tackles all day. Like, I can sit here all day and take tackles from the Caterpie. Just thought I'd throw that line out there. So I beat Trainer Rick, and I get $72 for that. I was like, damn, that was worth it. But now I'm thinking, oh god, I'm poisoned, and I don't have very much HP. I'm gonna have to take a trip back to the Pokemon Center. And, I'm gonna have to go ahead and extend... Oh god, I faint. Okay, so Squirtle faints, and I happen to white out, and that sucks. So I scurry to the Pokemon Center, I heal up my shit real quick, and then I'm going to post up out of there. So I know the biggest mistake right there was not having an antidote. That was probably not a very good idea. So I'm going to post up in the PokeMart, and I'm going to go ahead and buy some antidotes. So I do buy wait, do I buy Pokeballs too? I'm going to buy 4 antidotes because... wait, no, potions. I buy 4 potions, that's what I'm saying. I also buy 3 antidotes here because I'm rich and I have $300 to do that. And, so now, gonna get back out of the PokeMart. I'm all ready to go now. My Squirtle's feeling good. He's all Pokemon centered up, and I'm gonna cruise over to back past the old dude that like had his coffee and he's feeling good and he's got his new Weedle and he's just a happy dude. Gonna walk back up to Route 2 it is, I think. 2, I think it is, yeah. So, gonna go into the Viridian Forest, and you guys are gonna have to wait till next time to watch my voyage through the Viridian Forest. The next Let's Play parts are probably gonna be a bit longer than this one was, but yeah, just stay tuned for me going to the Viridian Forest, and leave a comment on what Pokemon you believe I'm gonna be using for my next part. See you guys later.